Good afternoon, wrestling fans, and welcome to this week's episode of the Pro Wrestling Show. This week got a lot to tell you about. This week, and what a amazing, shocking WWE new installment to their pay-per-view lineup of 2013 of WWE Battleground. I'll be telling you about the fallout, the match card momentarily, and also on the broadcast, I got a special shout out to a special someone, and also my thoughts on the status of Mr. Hulk Hogan. That's all to come on the broadcast today, and let's start it off with last Sunday's WWE's Battleground, and what a historic pay-per-view it was. We start out with the Battleground kickoff show with the panelists Josh Matthews, along with the awesome one, The Miz. One half of the primetime players, Titus O'Neil, and one half of Tons of Funk of Sweet Tea of Tennessee. 10 minutes till Battleground live on pay-per-view. We kick it off with the kickoff pre-match show. It was the show-off. Dolph Ziggler taking on the intergalactic savior of the masses, Damien Sandow. What a great pre-match it was for the pay-per-view. Dolph Ziggler defeated the likes of Damien Sandow to kick off the pay-per-view. The second match of the night was for the World Heavyweight Championship. It was the Battleground Hardcore Rules match. It was the Money in the Bank winner, Damien Sandow. He took on... It was Alberto Del Rio went one-on-one with Mr. Pay-Per-View, Rob Van Dam. And what a hardcore rules match it was. And I gotta tell you, Alberto Del Rio is one heck of a submissionist wrestler, applying the cross-arm breaker for the win. So, to start off the pay-per-view, Alberto Del Rio retained his World Championship. Now, to go into the third match of the evening, it was tag team action. It was 2 tag matches. This tag match was brought up during the pay-per-view. It was the Great Khali, Santino Marella with Hornswoggle at ringside in their corner, taking on the likes of the Real Americans, Jack Swagger and Antonio Cesaro, and with their founding father at ringside, Zeb Coulter. Oh, amazing match. Wow, and let me tell you, Antonio Cesaro with the Cesaro spin, he spinned a 400-pound Khali in that ring. I'm surprised he didn't lose his Pajambi burrito, because he was so dizzy following the match. Okay, now after that match, I believe it was for the Intercontinental Championship. It was R-Truth going one-on-one with Paul Heyman guy, Curtis Axel. What a match that was. Well, Curtis Axel was victorious to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Very great match. What a great match that was. The next match was for the WWE Divas Championship. It was the lovely Brie Bella, one half of the Bella Twins, going one-on-one with AJ Lee. And let me tell you, AJ Lee is one heck of a diva submission. It's one heck of a submissionist as a diva. And let me tell you, she was wonderful. She was great. So was Brie. Great Divas match, but AJ Lee retained her Divas Championship. Who is next? We don't know yet. We're going to find out on the upcoming weeks going into Hell in a Cell, which is next of your pay-per-view installment. Following that match was... trying to think. Hang on. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm trying to find out who was next. I think it was... it was next. So it was in tag action. It was the return of Goldust, Dustin Rhodes, whatever you want to call him. Cody Rhodes taking on The Shield. The likes of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, the tag team champs. Now in this match, if Cody Rhodes or Dustin Rhodes, if they lose the contest, they will not be a part of the WWE roster. But if they win, they get their jobs back along with their father of the likes of Dusty Rhodes. Dean Ambrose was in the corner of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Great match, and welcome back to the WWE of Dusty Rhodes. He retains his job along with his sons, Cody and Dustin. Congratulations, guys, and welcome back home to the WWE. The next match was the grunge match between Ryback taking on the best in the world, CM Punk. CM Punk dominated throughout the whole match, and what a great match it was. CM Punk defeated Ryback with the GTS to go to sleep, and what a great grudge match it was. And now, your next contest was for the advancing of the WWE Championship. It was Daniel Bryan taking on Randy Orton. It turns out that nobody won the match because of controversy due to the Big Show. Big Show knocked out the likes of Scott Armstrong. Former referee Scott Armstrong was knocked out, including Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton. And John Cone was also thrown out of the ring. I don't think he was knocked out, but I do notice that he was thrown out. Plus, they also had a power outage due to something. So what a great pay-per-view that was. And now, my next thing to talk about on this week's broadcast will be my thoughts on the status of Hulk Hogan. Now, let me tell you, been a long coming. I've been a big Hulkster fan almost all my life that I would have watched wrestling. And let me tell you, I think Hulk Hogan might come back to WWE to finish out his career, and then he's gonna that's gonna do it for Hulk and in the wrestling business. Now, let me tell you about another guy. Let me tell you about the returning. He was a former member of Scum. Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that Jimmy Jacobs was a part of Death Before Dishonor? As you know, he was by B.J. Whitmer's side when B.J. was in the hospital. And let me tell you, matchmaker Nigel McGuinness gave Jimmy Jacobs his job back in Ring of Honor. So welcome back, Jimmy Jacobs. Welcome back, bro. I'm very proud of you on being at B.J. Whitmer's side at the time he was injured. So welcome back, welcome back, Mr. Jacobs. We are glad to have you back in Ring of Honor. Now, let me tell you my last one. My last one is a special one, ladies and gentlemen, and it goes out to professional wrestler Jagger Lane. As you know, Mr. Lane, well, he had spoke with the likes of World Wrestling Entertainment and Total Nonstop Action. Who knows what could happen? Who knows what will happen? Will he become a World Wrestling Entertainment superstar or Total Nonstop Action superstar? Well, he spoke with them. Haven't heard anything yet, but he could be a member of TNA or WWE. By the way, as you know, he is from Utah, so he's going to be a part of Impact Wrestling, so be sure you check out in the crowd. He might be sitting behind Taz and Mike Tenay, so be sure to see him in the audience. Jagger Lane, congratulations. Congratulations on becoming a part of either TNA or WWE. Congratulations, Jagger, on all that is well. I hope all is well with you today. So congratulations. Also, another shout out to the lovely Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan. Congratulations on your engagement to be married. And I hope. Congratulations on your engagement. Very happy with many others of the WWE Universe. So congratulations on your engagement. Very proud of you both of that. Now that's going to do it for this week's episode. That's going to do it for another great edition of this week's episode of the Pro Wrestling Show. Now, if you want to add me on social media, ladies and gentlemen, you can add me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter at MattManIsWWE. MattManIsWWE. It's so easy, so you can follow me there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Write a comment on my YouTube channel, and I will comment back to you as soon as I can. And also go back and watch my past episodes of the Pro Wrestling Show to relive them all from the very first video to the 19th. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in this week for the Pro Wrestling Show. I will see you next week on another exciting edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. Have a great afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy tonight's main event and tomorrow night's Impact Wrestling Live. I will see you next week, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great night.